inside my head. I've done it my whole life, so what's stopping me now? If the world is a illusion and delusion is the solution, if the world is an illusion, it means, of course it means, the delusion is the solution. Of course they call you delusional because you don't like staring at wool like everybody else. I love staring at wool. Everyone would say if they had self-awareness, I love staring at wool. I think that I've always seen the future for the shithole it was surely gonna be. And I tried to warn you, but you still got a smartphone anyway. So eat shit. Sheep! You can hate me. Go ahead, hate me, cause you can't debate me. You can hate me, hate me, hate me, hate me. Cause you'll never concentrate on anything that would actually benefit you in the long run. You only think it's short term about everything. I used to be really impulsive like you. Sometimes I can still go back to that impulse-driven behavior, but most of the time, I'm pretty good at talking to myself out of stupid shit. My voice just cracked. I almost ran over the curb again. Glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. Thank you, Lord. I always give credit to him because I know what I mean. And da 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 da. I couldn't sing. I tried to sing. I couldn't. Could you see me struggling? Anytime I'm trying to find words and never come. And then in the middle of the night, which could be any time, if you're a nocturnal schizo bat. But bats are social. I'm not a social bat. Sometimes I wish I could be more social. Like, really the only way that I can do that is by doing what I did tonight. I want to talk about different, like, methods that we use to deal with psychological shit so that you don't have to do the stupid shit they're telling you to do. So if you're having trouble focusing, what you can do is just ask somebody to come into the room. This is an ADHD trick. It's called a body double. Well, it's good for me to do stand-up. Like, even if I don't go up there, it's good for me to be in the presence of a fuck ton of people because it'll force me to do what I'm supposed to do, like my art. Speaking of, I think you've already seen this one. It says the people are retarded. I was gonna use that tonight if I went up. Do you really want to be the algorithm's little bitch? I really like this one. Yeah, I had already done those. I think y'all saw those before. I worked on this one before, but I added to it. Let's attention is money. Validation is food. Okay? This poster is about women. Okay? This is devoted to women. That's why it's in pink. Okay? This one, I didn't really like it at first. Because it's really dark at the East Room, and so, like, a lot of the time I don't even know what I'm coloring. Feral is fine. I'm really talking about, like, mental illness. Like, how people make such a big deal about it. But you just gotta figure out your own method to deal with it. Like, what I just told you, that's a method that you can find online, you know, just from other people that have the same issue. I try to look at mental illness like it's a gift. I look at it like it's just like some parts of the gift fucking suck, and it's a painful thing. When you have a lot of empathy, like, it's gonna pull you in every which way, and it's not gonna be a fun experience. And if you have the gift of prophecy, like, you're just gonna be fucking depressed, like, a lot of the time. And you're not going to want to socialize with people because they're a bunch of numbskulls that don't have any idea what the fuck's going on. So why would you want to spend time with them? Anyway, speaking of solutions, fasting will fix it. It's true. Now, I was thinking maybe I should come up with, like, a new term for my condition, and this is it. Crazy thinky feely. Some of you might recognize this from the Bible. Rise, take, oh, okay, sorry, I confused myself. It says, rise, take up thy bed and walk. This is what Jesus says to the paralytic when he's waiting by the pool for somebody to dunk him. And he's telling him, like, you already believe it. So get the fuck up. Paraphrased, of course, okay? This is a proverb. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all ways be established. Okay? I didn't like this at first, but then I kept looking at it more, and I really like it now. I think it's really interesting. I like how it's hard to read my stuff. Yeah. I'm hard to read person, you know? Even though I'll tell you straight up, like, what's going on. I'm glad I have these things to keep me occupied. I'm glad I can go into my mind and always have company. But sometimes this gets a little depressing or disheartening or whatever negative thing it is. But I know that's part of it. Everything is part of it. That's why it's silly to think that if you feel like shit, something must be wrong. Sometimes it's just the way it is. God is really the only one that needs to know my business. But, you know, we do this shit because we think it helps some people. And that was the point. That was always the point. And I guess it does help me too. But I'd be doing this with or without you. Think of you too. So, with